China, on 28 August 2023, released its official map that shows part of Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh as Chinese territories. The Chinese map also showed the contested South China Sea and self-governing island of Taiwan as its own territory. The map is the latest assertion of Chinese territorial claim that extend from Ladakh region in the west to South China Sea in the east and the whole of Taiwan, which China considered to be a breakaway province. China has illegally occupied Aksai China, a territory in Far East Ladakh Union Territory, since 1950 to 1960. As for Arunachal, China has claimed the state as its own over the decades. The government of India has repeatedly stated that both the regions are part of India and will always be part of India. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar denounced China for releasing an official standard map which includes Arunachal Pradesh and the Aksai Chin region as part of its own territory. What is the basis of this Chinese claim on Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh? The Chinese claim of Aksai Chin and other territory of Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh is rooted in the historic claim of Tibet. As per the Chinese, since Tibet belongs to China, Tibet's territorial claim over Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh also belonged to China. In 1959, then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru had informed the parliament that shortly after independence in 1947, the Tibetan government had pressed its territorial claim. While China takes claim over Ladakh as is considered it part of western part of Tibet, it considers Arunachal part of the southern Tibet. The Buddhist monastery of Taiwan in Arunachal Pradesh is key to that claim. India has lodged a strong protest with China after Beijing published a new map of Arunachal Pradesh and Aksai Chin as its territory. The Ministry of External Affairs said on Tuesday that such action by China only complicate the resolution of boundary question. The government of India rejected the Chinese claim in the map as they said as they have no basis. Notably, the publication of map came shortly after Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping met and agreed for expeditious de-escalation of the military standoff in eastern Ladakh that ongoing since early 2020. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arindam Bakshi said, "We have today launched a strong protest through diplomatic channels with the Chinese side on the so-called 2023 standard map of China that lays claim to India's territory. We reject this claim as they have no basis. Such steps by China's side only complicate the resolution of the boundary question." China downplayed the move. Beijing, for its part, had in 2019 strongly objected to India's map showing the newly created Union Territory of Ladakh. Although New Delhi had underlined to Beijing then that the state had not changed India's external borders, it still drew strong protest from Beijing at that time. Asked about India's protest, Chinese Foreign Minister spokesperson Wang Wenbin said the map put out by the Ministry of Natural Resources was routine. It is a routine practice for China to exercise sovereignty in accordance with the law, he said. We hope the relevant side can stay objective and calm and refrain from over-interpreting. External Affairs Minister Dr. A. Jaishankar on Tuesday said the government is very clear about what is our territory and making absurd claims does not make other people's territories yours.